G'day mate and welcome back to Techtonica with me, Jitty. In our first episode, we woke up in a mysterious facility with no memory of anything, how we got there, where we were, what even our name was. We then, took our handy pickaxe we found on the wall and broke out of that facility, at which point we're encountered with a mysterious AI voice that fed us some information, along with eventually we found a Sparks. Sparks and the mysterious AI voice gave us some quests, gave us some objectives, and we followed our way through the tutorial. We also, broke into a certain restricted area and looted everything we could. In the process of working our way through the tutorial, we found a mysterious facility that had a door that was locked that nobody would give us access to until Sparks finally invited us in by unlocking the door. At which point we came down this corridor and found out that, there were casualties. Casualties had been encountered. So we're going to pull out our trusty pickaxe, and I'm going to thank you guys for the wonderful support on the first episode. And as we're early in this episode, I'm going to ask for a favor. I like asking for a favor. Before I head into possible Mortal Kombat, could I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like early in the video. If you're not happy with the video, you didn't enjoy the video, by all means, you can have your like back. Also, if I happen to die in the next 15 seconds, you could probably have your like back then. But with that out of the way, let's find out why there was a casualty. Well, talk about working to death.
What? You've never seen someone stuck inside an alien cube next to their own dead body before?
Okie dokie.
Whatever I was trying to do here, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it didn't work out.
You worked to death.
Hopefully, it was worth a shot.
Definitely worked to death.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go. But before we go, there's a couple of things I'd like to do. I would like to just, duck over there, please. Yep. And just duck down into this corner and find another, work break. Let's go with the work break room, yes, and grab the loot in that box. At the same time, I'd like to work my way through here and grab that hidden loot box. Yeah, which has a crankshaft, more fast inserters and more advanced circuits. Also, if I stand on that loot box and we jump over here, there's another loot box with electrical components and advanced circuits. Advanced circuits sound very advanced. I don't know whether I should have them yet, but I found the loot box, so it's mine. It's mine! The game told me earlier I need to find loot boxes in case everything broke and we need to re-automate things. I'm pretty sure we're in a everything broke scenario. But with us finding our way out, which is... I'm going to stand on that bit of stairs that are sideways, and then up to there, and out we go. Except I'm not done. I like loot boxes, so we're just going to go for a little quick parkour around this pipe. And then ask why the hell somebody put a loot box all the way up there. But that does have more advanced circuits, more fast inserters, and more cooling systems. I have no idea what a cooling system is, but I'll take it. With that done, we're going to break our ankles on the way out.
Stop. Scan the fragment in that cage by the stairs before we go. We'll need that tech to get out of the sector.
Conveyor belt Mark II technology available in the tech tree. Nice. A mole. Okay. And a loot box with mechanical components, electrical components, copper wire, and 6 more purple cubes. Round cubes. Let's go with round cubes. Yeah. Can I have a Sparks back? I like the shiny light. Especially when Sparks talks. Okay. No, we'll scan that.
Local signal deciphered. Sector headquarters. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
Sounds like the terminal is fully rebooted. Check the radio console again and see if the beacon it adds to your HUD gives us a clear path home.
Okay, we'll do. Now, one thing I want to do is these green cubes. These green cubes are buildings of some sort, like the loot boxes that I just collected. So that was the one at the top of the stairs, that was the 3 down the bottom, and that was the one at the end of the parkour list. But if we scroll around, we can see that there are other loot boxes that I would like to just investigate very, very quickly. By all means, we'll do your quest thingy because, well, you're demanding and we have to do the quest thingy. Yep. Can I scan you as well? The lights don't show up. So any of the lights we find randomly around the place, they don't count. It's only loot boxes. So
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Production terminal Victor.
Breaker, this is the time to activate the mole in your tech tree and build one. We won't be able to cut through to Sector Victor without it.
okay, so we need to tech tree. We need to activate a mole, which needs 7 of our power cubes. So let's go through down on top of this set. There. How many is that? T. 6. One of them. Can I close that? Activate the mole.
Task
Excellent.
inbound. Mole. Manipulates terrain for traversal and composition of industrial construction sites.
Oh, that was the one I was hand feeding. Okay. We can now... Equipment. We can now craft a mole. I would like to rearrange my toolbar quickly. Can I... F1, F2, you can be F3. Can I craft one of those, please? And we're going to rearrange things in just here in a minute. 1. Inserters, sort. I don't have any inserters. Production, inserters, number 2. Cool. Insufficient resources. What? Can I craft it? There we go. Use the mole to locate and inspect the production terminal Victor. We could do that, or like I said, I like loot boxes. So I would like to come behind these cubes and sort of aim.
Bulletin. This mole is not authorized to destroy resources,
Oh, wait.
critical infrastructure, or protected environmental areas.
Sure, but it does a great job at doing exactly that. I'd like to dig a little bit of a hole here because there be a loot box right there. Now I can't convince the mole to dig downwards. So we want to sort of get ourselves right above where we are and use our trusty handy pickaxe and dig down. I'm not going to bore you guys with this. We'll see you in a minute. After digging straight down for just a moment, we have a box. A box with blue cores, which are better than, well, purple cores. Can I get out of the hole now? Okay. If in doubt, mole. Boom. Cool. Yeah, great at disintegrating whole walls. All right, whilst we're here, there's one other place I'd like to visit. Now we have a little bit of a faster way to dig through things. Yes, we want to come back into this little secret area where I was probably not meant to be, and I did miss in here 2 things that I missed scanning. One was you, which is a long inserter, and the other one was that one, which is a second long inserter. Very handy to have long inserters so we can, well, grab things from long way away. Yeah, and I think that was it. No, actually, there's another inserter here. Yeah, which gives me every single time we scan something, even if it's, intact, well, even if we've finished scanning that item, we get resources. So it doesn't hurt to, no, I don't want to open that. It doesn't hurt to sort of scan everything we possibly can. But what I actually wanted was in our little hole, we came up this wall. And then when we got to here, there's this wall, which we can't dig through because somehow that bit of rock is made out of metal. But if we take our mole machine, just sort of, pop, we can dig around very quickly and find another loot box with more smelters, more belts, more containers, more inserters, 18 more of those purple thingies along with cooling systems, which I'm definitely going to take. Yeah. So with that done, I feel like we should definitely go on to the next area. Don't get me wrong, we should definitely do that. But one thing I've learned about many automation games is it never hurts to just, you know, optimize a little bit. So we're just gonna remove all the things we have now. Now we have a little bit better automation, so to speak. Can I remove everything? Cool. We're going to sort out things on the production bar. So I want to throw down more of these guys. So we're going to unlock some more research. There. And hello. There. And there. Into the tech tree. I would like access to, I'm one short. I would like access to long inserters, thank you. And we have smelters, we'll get the other things later. Flattening mold, we need to find that and scan it. Suit speed 2 would not be a bad thing. Crank generator, basic construction, they can wait. As can everything else, I think. Alright, what I want to do is, I want to have you. I want to have on my toolbar. So we now have access to fast inserters. Long hand inserters, which I want to put in slot number 3. I definitely don't want that in slot 4. I want to have production. Can I have a smelter in a 7, a miner in a 6, and that'll do us for right now. So we're going to throw down a miner here. We're going to put down a smelter and a smelter. We're going to put down some inserters, there and there, there and there. We're going to throw some biofuel in there and fill that one up, and fill that one up, and fill that one up. I'm also going to grab the pile of ore that's in there, and okay, you're full. All right, with that done, I want to have an inserter here, an inserter here, an inserter here with just one piece of belts. Yep, right there. And then a box, a very important box. At the same time, we'll throw down our spare smelter. And you, I'm just gonna feed with all the iron ore I have available, just so it gets smelted, Can I put you there? Cool. So we now have, iron running at least properly and automated into a single box. It means that if I press all the right buttons, I just have to visit a single box to grab materials out. Okay, now let's do the same to copper real quick. Copper has one miner, one thing, one box. We're going to put down a second inserter here. We're going to throw down our other miner. Our thing. Can I remove you? We want to put down an inserter here, inserter here, one piece of belt, and our box. And then we just need 2 inserters there. Cool. And then you're going to want fuel, and you're going to want fuel, which means I need to do a bit of a fuel run. So we'll just go for a quick fuel run. You know, I know this room is full of shiny things. Yes. So we'll just come in here and press E for a little bit, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Yep, that seems to have done the trick. I've wandered around and pressed E just a little bit over the whole map. Basically, if I could reach it, I've collected it. Yeah. The map's a little bit darker than it was before. I think it's an improvement. Less of a hallucinogen. Yeah. We need to go check out Lima, but before we do that, we might just collect our resources before we run on to the next area. I've been keeping these reasonably well fed. I wonder if that iron's going to run out. We have just a tiny bit of iron. You don't say how many resources are in that wall. Yeah, I don't know. I remember they ran out in the alpha, but the alpha was the alpha. And copper, are we lucky? We got lots of copper. We've got a reasonable amount of copper. It's probably enough to, you know, keep us moving for a little while. Can we get Spark, please? Sparky. That's the wall. Okay, so, no, F3, there we go. Let's go through the wall that was...
This mole is not authorized to destroy resources, critical infrastructure, or protected environmental areas.
Okay. Through the wall. Dense rock. Yep. 46% heat. 59, it's fine. 85. Yep. Okay, cool.
I
Overheated.
never got the chance to thank you for getting me out of that facility. I appreciate it. At the time, it seemed like the best thing to do was focus on work and not get caught up in thinking about anything else. I've tried to stay sharp for both of us.
Hey.
But now that we're almost back to the main line, I'll admit it. I was terrified. It'll be good to see some friendly faces.
Oh, look.
And a few thousand twinkling lights. I'm sure you've got people there, too.
I have no idea what I have there. We already established that I woke up with no knowledge of anything. For all I know, that you've kidnapped me. More things to press E on. Cool. We're doing all right on the plant matter. Just a little bit. It probably helps that we removed everything from a whole biome. Do I want to... Let's stay out of the drink. Let's stay out of the drink. Let's go through the wall instead. Obviously, we need to follow the river. Or we could just remove the top of the river, I guess. And overheat it. That didn't take long. Come on. Unoverheat, please. Let's go! I think that's where we need to go. Pop! Gather, more gathers. Are there things that I have to scan in here? No, I guess this little corridor was just a dark pit stop. Alright, back to the digging. Of course you overheat right as we... Hello? Hello? My question is, how does the rock regrow and stop one facility being connected to another facility? Yeah, this is scannable. Wrong button. Draw strands. Okay, sure. No, yeah, that is a scan.
I don't understand. A factory the size of a city is supposed to be here.
Well, I've only just arrived.
Right.
Give me time.
Here. I know it was. Where is everybody?
You're asking me, the person who woke up amnesia, knows nothing. You're asking me where everybody is. Cool. Scan the lilies. Cool. Painter's lily. All right. And you need to be scanned as well. There's going to be a lot of scanning and a lot of gathering in this game. I have a feeling. All right. Before we head across there, can we just wander around and make sure that I've scanned all the wildlife? Yeah. So that way I can just, you know, grab indiscriminately. We'll come back to that problem. Big plants, little plants. Water glass monarch. Okay. You can now be gathered. You can't be gathered. That's a facility unlocked. The lights can be gathered. Well, the lights we pick up with a scanner. We don't question these things. There's a microchip. Mole flatten. Okay. And can I grab all the stuff in there? And all the stuff in there. Our inventory's getting pretty full. Yeah.
Now that you've got a core composer, all you need is a big enough power floor and a few crank generators to power it.
Okay.
After that, you'll be able to dump cores into it and never worry about placing them one at a time again.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Because placing the last 20 was
Your
really
name
nice.
has anti-gravitational weight limit exceeded.
Your suit can only hold so much in a weightless state without slowing you down, Breaker. Get to a container and offload a few things as soon as possible.
Task inbound. Core composer. Supply with research cores via belts and inserters for automatic placement and availability.
Okay, the quests keep continuing. All right, can we scan you? And there were flashes over here. Can I scan you? Is that a flashy over there? There's a flashy. Yeah. Can I scan you? Assembler 1 of 3 fragments. Okay. You are a inserter. You're another light. You're another assembler. You're another inserter. Like, who leaves their inserters just laying around at those sorts of angles? Sheesh. That is plants growing in Macopa. Storm drops. Okay. We can scan that light too. And can we go get the flashies over there? More scanning. Like I said, I just want to get all the scanning over and done with. Can we just scan everything? Can I get a mass scan, please? Grab that one. And that
Task
one.
inbound. Assembler. Power with electricity to produce items in multiplied quantities.
In other words, even though you can handcraft anything, assemblers will make 2 of them in the same time it takes your portable tool to make 1. And we can build 1,000 assemblers, but nobody could ever build another you.
Oh, that's sweet. And that is yet to be proven. You're living in a cube. We have no idea. Maybe they could craft another one of me. All right, I think that's all the flashies we need to pick up. Yeah, I think that's everything. No, that is iron. Okay, that's iron. That's why it's flashy. Okay, we've gone through. We've collected. We've said hello. We now need to build and place a core composer on a power floor with 5 activated crank generators, and we need to use the mold to locate and inspect the production terminal Victor, which is the one right in front of us. So I guess after I press E a whole lot more, we should
This terminal is trying to reach out to 100 facilities that might not exist anymore. If we can repair it, we might be able to decipher where those facilities are located. Our people are out there, just like we were. I wouldn't ask you to rebuild this sector for the expedition, but I will ask you to do it for them. The faster we get on these signal and repair objectives, the better our chances of finding them will be. Have a look at some of the new stuff on your tech tree. Keep your eyes out for fragments, and let's get to work. Deciphering this first signal by building power floors looks simple enough. I'm sure it won't be that many. I'm pretty sure.
So confident. Non-pro tasks will no longer track automatically present data, manage tasks and recommendations in the journal. So we have a decipher signal, decipher another signal, recommended. So go through and work out how assemblers work. Crank generation orientation, power floor orientation, repairing production terminal, this one, automating core placement and automation assembly. Craft place assembler on a powered floor, connect to activated crank generator and produce 10 iron frames. We'll add that to our list. Now, I actually, due to our slight, automation and collecting of resources in our previous sector, have enough that we could repair this instantly, but I don't want to do that. I want to save those resources for a side project. Side project being, it's number 5. Number 5 is the power floor. All right. I don't know. Is that enough?
Task inbound. Power floor. Build to establish structural foundation and conduct electricity from crank generators.
50? I'm looking at the progress bar on the left. 30? 20. 20. 20? Oh, come on. Hey.
Local signal deciphered. Ingress AS2013. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
Technology. Do I have mass erase? Yes, please. Cool. Can I just remove that bit and that bit? Because I don't actually want these here. We'd like to collect them for a different project. There. Okay. This is a little bit of a small mass erase. It's way better than one at a time. Not going to disagree, but yeah, I'm so glad there's a mass erase number 2 and 3 and 5 and more. There to there to there to there to there. Yep, cool. And terminal.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Mind the voltage.
Hey, I need to get to the AS. Because that is important, like scanning you. Cool. Alright, AS is hidden over here behind this rock. So I want to... No. Take our mole, aim for like the top of the rock. Top of the rock. Come on, top of the rock. And... let's just dig in about there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, I think. And again, because we can see on our mini map, there's a whole room in here. All right, with our room.
Hey, a battery pack. Sorry, an accumulator substation. I'll try to go easier on the recon slang. It might help you guess at what those signal names are short codes for. Accumulators won't matter for a while, but get in the habit of scanning anything and everything you find in places like these. It can only help.
You done talking? Okay, so I need to scan 10 of these, and now I can build them. Also, that is a light. We'll come back to the light. I'm going to use the light for just a moment. So, my first 10 unlock the research, and then every one I scan from now, I get parts. Yeah, electrical components, copper frames, and Kindle vine extract, it looks like. Oh, that's an inspect, that's an inspect, that's a scan. That's a scan. Yeah, some of these actually work. This is why I wanted to pop over here first. That one. Also, we have a loot box with 300 more power floors. How convenient. And we can gather you, gather you. Over here we have some sort of substation. Yep. And a HVC, which is high voltage cable. Okay, so you will allow us to, well, store power. It's an accumulator. It's a battery. She was right with the first time. It's a battery, which is good because I want to set up some automation.
If anyone else is still around, they wouldn't be here. These places were pretty much built and left alone.
Grain generators. Okay, I'll take those. Yep, just stand on the table, Jetty. A computer.
This sector was a dream come true for hydroelectric power. It isn't surprising that we took accumulator construction seriously down here. I faintly remember power sources in other sectors that were even stronger, but they also tended to do things like explode, set things on fire, create giant clouds of poison.
That's fine.
You get the drift.
Okay. Okay.
You can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned river.
Can I? All right. And that is a hover pack fragment, which now means I can make a hover pack. We'll look at making a hover pack in the not too distant future. But now I have access to the accumulator stations. I want to take my 500 power floors and we're just going to run out here just a little bit. And a little bit further. Can I get back up? No? Okay, I do have stairs. Can I... 6? R for rotate? There you go. Can I... Stairs. Yeah, cool. Can we build this out just a little bit? I gotta be careful because I have a limited number of these to start with, and although I have resources on me, I don't have a lot of resources. All right, I need to... Where are those crank generators? Crank generators can go into... That one. You can go into slot number... Let's go 7. Yeah. Okay, crank generator. We'll start by putting one here at the edge.
Inbound. Crank generator. Activate with manual or automated rotation to produce electricity.
Okay. Crank generator. How we get power. Very, very early game. We click that button and it produces 150 kilowatts. And every 5 minutes I need to come over and whack these again. Now, on top of that, now we've plugged into the accumulator station. We're going to charge the accumulators because we're not using the power. Also, we'll notice that every single power floor has lit up, which is handy because it can be dark under here, especially when I go through and clean off all the biomass. All right, on top of that, the next thing I want to do is grab our power floors. Power floors, yep. And we're going to extend this out, I guess, as far as I can go. Now, these are powered. It seems like it's a graphical bug that they don't light up. But if I remove one, then they all light up. Yeah, it just doesn't update. Just the one, please. Okay, 2 then. All right, can we, before we finish, there's one other thing I'd like to do, and that is the core composer. Can I put you as slot number 7, please? Yep. And put down one of these guys. Now, these are tiny, as we can tell, and it's got to go on a power floor. Actually, will you fit in this room? I doubt it. I really doubt it. Yeah, okay. It was worth a shot. Because this will cut into any room we have available for automation. I assume I can remove it? Do we build this or do we do automation? You know what? I think we're gonna do automation. We're gonna set up some really basic automation instead. Logistics. Synthesis. Can I unlock? No, I can't unlock the assembler. Can I F8 rather? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I want to put you on the core thingy, but I just need this unlocked. Thank you. Okay, with that unlocked, I want to do a handful of those. And we're probably going to box feed these for right now. And they're going to go into slot number 5 because I'm all out of power floors. Alright. Can I... Alright. Assembler does 2 things. Okay. One, it's going to make things for us. Very, very handy. On top of that, can we pick something? Let's go with mechanical components. So, it's going to make 4 components with... Actually, no. Can we have a simpler... Wire. Wire is a great example. All right. It makes 8 wire from 1 ingot. And if I just put the whole lot in and then pull the whole lot out and then let you process, we can then talk about how many wire you did craft. Okay. You're still crafting. And if I look into this, intermediates, if I was to make wire, I would get 4 wire. He gets 8 wire. So he crafts twice as much with the same amount of resources in, which is very, very handy. So I want you, I need to, no, we need to throw down the rest of these guys. Because I want to unlock some very basic items and start them automating. You, and you. And we'll throw one more there. I can pick them up later. Can we unlock logistics? I have the long inserter. I have I have that. I don't need a crank generator for right now. I don't need any of these. Okay, no, maybe we've got everything unlocked. All right, can I have you? We want you to make we want you to make belts. So we're gonna have you do belts. Okay, that requires mechanical components. So I want you to do mechanical components. Okay, if you're gonna do mechanical components, I also want you to do long inserters. If you're doing long inserters, I've just realized everything needs to move forward. Okay. Okay. Can we... try and keep things straight? Okay. Try again. Alright. You are gonna do... That was all the generators got dying. Cool. Reminds you of the days of Satisfactory. Okay, so you're going to do belts. You're going to do mechanical components, which need iron and copper. You're going to do long inserters, which need mechanical components. You're going to do inserters. You're going to do inserters need mechanical components. Yep. So we're going to do another lot of mechanical components. And then I want power floors. Why is power floors not on the list? Did we not unlock power floors? We didn't unlock power floors. Okay, I want you to do power floors, which is copper wire and iron ingots. I can live with everything else, without everything else for the moment. Okay, so we need one more assembler. You to make copper wire. All right, we're gonna grab belts not on my list. Can I put you as slot number 6? I guess. That's 5, that'll do. 1 and 2. And can I just crank one of you so the floor lights back up? Alright. No. Try again. Alright. And then can I get 2 boxes there and there. Alright, our plan is going to be a simple one. We are going to use our precious fast inserters because I found a few of them. And they're going to link to those boxes. We're going to dump most of our iron into one and most of our copper into the other. Okay. You were going to do belts, which just needs mechanical components. So that's easy. Mechanical components needs iron and copper, which means I'm going to need a short inserter and I'm going to need to craft a bunch of long inserters. All right. You need inserters and mechanical components. Actually, we should do mechanical into that one, mechanical into that one. Probably going to need to just double up inserters on a lot of these. Okay, so you should start making mechanical components. Okay, mechanical components can go into long inserters, yep, and long inserters also need inserters, so you need to have another touch of automation. You need to have iron and copper again, so we should be able to do that and that and that. So that should give you inserters. And actually, we're going to remove you because you're going to output 2. And you go there, you go there. So that should give me a box for inserters, plus a box for long inserters. You're a box making mechanical components, which are going into inserters. Yep. They're also going into belts. Belts we're going to make very fast. So you, there's no room there, but I can output here and here and here and here. And we're going to connect that to that. Okay, that should be belts automated. Along with... There is an alt mode? There's alt mode. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we should have me falling off the edge. Okay, we'll tidy things up later. Can we activate crank? Crank. And crank. and reactivate that crank. All right. So we should have belts, mechanical parts, long hand inserters, normal inserters, along with mechanical parts to feed into inserters. Plus we have the mechanical floors, which needs iron. So can we just get iron and iron? And then you need a copper wire, which means I need to have copper wire, copper wire. I don't know whether I need two, but it doesn't matter for right now. What does matter is I find salt. Did I craft? I did craft. Okay. The problem is everything needs to live on the hotbar. Like, there's no way for me to select this and say I want to build that. At least not that I've found yet. Can I put you there? And we're going to make sure you're doing copper wire, which means you should do power floors. And power floors can go into a box. And I'm going to use, again, some of those precious fast inserters, because you make 10 of them. And you make 8. You need how many? 1 copper wire. Yeah, about that. Here, have 3. We might need to... I think I'm going to move everything over a tile. Yeah. 6. 1 tile? 1 tile means I can output for belts. Yeah, 1 tile's all I need. Can we remove you? Can we put you there instead? Remove you, remove you. Put back you, set you back to doing power floors. Remove you, and that's wrong. Yeah, that direction. And then you should be able to output lots of power floors. Remove that, put back in our box with... I'm out of inserters. Good news is we automated them. Okay, you and you and you and you and a belt down here. Oop. Okay, that's wrong. This direction. Yes, that direction. Oh, out one more time. Okay, 2 there. And then power floors. And again, I need to have it on the hotbar. That's it's a little thing. It's a little thing so far. But it's definitely a frustration with the way I used to Factorio and Cap of History and a lot of other buttons where there's essentially a copy button. So I can just look at something and say, I want one of those. And if that exists in the game so far, I haven't found it. But with that done, output is full, output is full, output is full. Missing ingredients being you need more inserters. Well, it's nice that we have missing ingredients. You're missing 3 inserters. Well, that's going to happen. You're going to be just a little bit starved. Power stairs connected. Missing ingredients. What ingredients? Those things. That's the belt box. That's the long hand inserter box. That's the normal inserter box. Can I grab normal inserters, please? And we're just going to make you go faster then. Okay, it is nice down the bottom left-hand corner. We have how well is building doing? How well are we starving said building? Are we doing all right? And the answer is, well, we make power floors far too fast, and more inserters required. Yeah, we might just move you and you for. Upgrade that. Yeah. But I think with our basic automation up and running, we have some cranks that I'm going to have to turn every 5 minutes to keep things running. In saying that, we produce a crap ton of power, and actually no, we're at for resources. And considering the accumulated charge of 100 megajoules, we're only using 200 kilowatts, so we're actually going to have enough power to run for quite some time. when the cranks go down. And we have one of those things, which I'm guessing is that substation thingy over there that's not actually dead. It's just not plugged in. But it does mean I'm going to end this episode here. As always, I'm going to thank you guys for watching. I'm going to say I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you'd like to see more, please tell me down in the comment section below, because I would like to play more. I'd like to play more, but it all depends on you guys. If you guys don't want to watch, then there's other series, there's other games that I could quite easily be doing instead, so we could maybe do those. But I think we have an all right production line up and running. What I might do between episodes is I might go tap, well, the iron that we have over here, the copper we have over here, the limestone we have over here, and at least set up smelting in this area. Also, I'm going to have to pop back to the original zone and go clean out all the resources that are probably stacked up over there. Anyway, I need to leave this video here. As always, like I said, thank you for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the very next video. All right, bye.